They might be very stubborn and very feisty, but raccoons are not the most powerful creatures compared to other animals. They're not the most likable either, and being so small, they often end up getting absolutely destroyed whenever they get into a fight, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Territory disputes can quickly get out of hand in the animal kingdom, and when a small animal invades the space of much bigger and much stronger animals, things tend to get ugly real fast. This raccoon made the fatal mistake of intruding into the chimp section of a zoo, and it was the last mistake that it ever made. The chimps quickly surrounded it and pinned it down, preventing it from leaving and unleashing unchecked violence upon it. The poor little creature ended up dying a horrible death. But the worst thing about this is that they only killed it for fun. There's something about raccoons that makes dogs really hate them. And when these two dogs caught one on their owner's property, there was no way to stop them before they killed the poor thing. Both dogs attacked at the same time, making it impossible for the raccoon to fully protect itself. The dogs were not very merciful, and whatever they could do to the unfortunate creature, they did it without holding back. The raccoon held on for a good amount of time under the circumstances, but despite biting and clawing back as much as it could, it still ended up dead in the end. Here we have a raccoon and an opossum that found themselves face to face in the middle of the road one snowy morning. Both animals were trying to assert their dominance, and each one tried its best to intimidate the other one. But neither of the two was ready to escalate the fight for real, and all they did was mostly growling and posturing. Who do you guys think would have won if they actually had fought? Would you place your money on the raccoon or the opossum? Please let us know in the comments section down below. A security camera captured this mountain lion carrying the dead body of a raccoon that it had just killed and was wandering around with it. The mountain lion seemed to be looking for a suitable place to eat the dead raccoon, but lucky for the homeowners, it decided not to bloody their front yard by eating the raccoon on their floor. This raccoon wasn't looking for a fight at all, and it was actually able to sneak through the fence right in front of the dog without engaging with it. The raccoon quickly climbed a tree and got away from the dog, and it looked like things were going pretty smoothly, until it lost its grip, that is. As soon as the raccoon hit the ground, the eager dog started attacking it, but the raccoon did its best to keep facing the dog and to bite back wherever the dog attacked, buying it enough time to break away and climb the tree again. This coyote was seriously ticked off by those pesky raccoons, and it decided to teach them a harsh lesson. It figured that taking one of them out would scare the rest into dispersing, and that's exactly what it decided to do. The coyote attacked without warning, and as soon as it had one of the raccoons in its deadly grip, it dragged it away to kill it before the rest of them could intervene. The angry coyote ended up killing the raccoon, but it refused to eat its corpse. It wanted it there as a reminder for the rest of the raccoons not to get too comfortable. I have no idea why this raccoon didn't just jump inside the fence to get away from the coyote. Like, why fight when you don't have to? The coyote was obviously much stronger than the raccoon, but it wasted its chance to kill the smaller animal when it allowed it to climb the fence. The coyote should have been a bit more bold and should have taken the raccoon head on when it had the chance. Now the raccoon has the higher ground, and all it has to do is prevent the predator from dragging it down, which is way easier than actually fighting it. While taking her morning walk, a woman stumbled upon a very aggressive German Shepherd attacking a raccoon here. The dog seemed like a very hostile one, and the woman couldn't muster the courage to try and stop it. The dog attacked the raccoon ruthlessly, not showing it the least bit of mercy. The raccoon was trying its best to fight back, but it was doing nothing against the much bigger opponent. Finally, the poor raccoon ended up dead, and the vicious dog had no idea what to do after that. It just dropped the raccoon's corpse on the ground and simply stared at it. Instead of trying to attack the baby raccoon and tear it into a million pieces like most pit bulls would have done, this kind-hearted pit bull was trying to make a new friend. The baby raccoon was, of course, very nervous and very scared of the much bigger dog. But whenever it tried to act in a hostile way, the dog was understanding and didn't react aggressively. In fact, it looked like it wanted to put the little guy at ease, but wasn't sure how to do so. What a lovely dog. I bet his owner's very proud of it. The raccoon was the one to attack first this time, but after a vicious battle with the dog, it was forced to hide on top of a fallen tree to get away from the furious canine. A short standoff between the two creatures quickly turned into a brutal battle after the raccoon attacked the dog. The terrified dog's owner was doing everything that he could to get the dog to calm down and walk away from the raccoon, but the dog refused to listen and kept trying to fight. Once the raccoon realized that it had bit more than it could chew and that the dog wasn't gonna back down, it quickly decided to get away from it. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.